think I'd try this a new way. I'm gonna show you the tricks that I know. I'm getting tired of talking, and I need more of a show right now. Where are you going? Can I come to? Tell me you don't walk away. Ooh, don't walk away. I wanna hear you say don't walk away. Tell me these are the words that I need to hear. Where are you going? Can I come to? Tell me you don't walk away. Ooh, don't walk away. Tell me you don't walk away. Ooh, don't walk away.
Good morning everyone, welcome to Tuesday. How are we all doing today? It's a wet and soggy day out there today. Unfortunately the rain's arrived, but we can't complain. The weather has been really nice so far, hasn't it? But I think we do need the rain because obviously out in the garden yesterday with the kids and things like that.
The Met Office say we've had 213 hours of sunshine during the month of April.
I know, that's unusual for us. Normally with us we get the April showers bring the May flowers, but fortunately the April showers come now towards the end of April. So like I was saying, we do need the rain because obviously the ground out there is cracking like crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I forgot when was the last time it rained? Last Saturday maybe? Saturday before?
We had those storms properly.
Yeah, but anyway, so we was going to walk the old train line, the Great Western one from London to Manchester. Was it Manchester Piccadilly? I think it was, wasn't it? Something like that. Obviously, but we decided because it's raining, there's no point doing that. And Sam said he wants to do it, so hopefully Thursday, if the weather's nice and dry, we can. Because I said we never actually walked that way before, have we?
Nope.
The only one we walked is one down by my mum and dad, and that was the Valley Junction one. So
it is amazing how much history there is laying around your town and you don't realise.
You don't, do you?
You know what? It's like the old train station here. You know, they should convert that into like a train museum and stuff like that.
They should.
I bet that would make the money. We would.
I bet it would actually, because obviously that is now a cafe. It's called. Was it called the Old Station Cafe or something? Isn't it? Yeah. Something like that. He has got the train station thing in it. But yeah, so hopefully fingers crossed on Thursday where there's nice to show you down there. Like the big massive viaduct, obviously that got destroyed 1970, wasn't it, or something? They blew it up.
The thing is, if you want to see some of the old trains that used to run through this area, they're all at the Buckingham Railway Centre, aren't they?
They are actually, because that was the Valley Junction line, wasn't it, I think?
In the museum.
Yeah. Mm. But anyway, also I said we'll show you what the old viaduct like, because there's a bit of
we can go back there in September when we go back on the Thomas Day.
Oh, I think we could do actually, wouldn't it? So, and then obviously show you some bridges and things like that, hopefully as well, because Sam.
One boy obsessed with trucks still.
Yes.
And the other one trains.
Yes.
He's getting involved with trains.
It is. Unfortunately, that's the thing. It's in trains and engineering and Sammy's blood, unfortunately, because I think I might have mentioned it a couple of times. We've actually related to George Stephenson and his son who actually done the rocket, the train. And then said my great grandfather helped build the railway, and then my other one helped drive the trains. The other one was a fireman, because even my dad said, didn't he, that his dad helped on the trains as well. So fortunately it's in his blood. But anyway, we're off a little bit there this morning about that. So this morning is just a bit of a cleaning day. You should see in Ben's room. It needs a good old clean, doesn't it?
Dusty bin again.
It is really, really dusty again. Obviously got the hoover up because it needs a good old clean. And we've got loads of clothes to put away, unfortunately. So come and join us on Tuesday.
I think I'll try this a new way. I'm gonna show you the tricks that I know. Getting tired of talking, and I need more of a show right now. It's time that you made your mind up, 'cause lately all it ever does is change. Feels like we're only talking, going round and around, back around. I will fight like no other every day. I won't stop like the others. I will stay. 'Cause now is the right time, and I'm feeling alright. I'm playing your game like I know I can win right now. You got me on tonight, 'cause loving you is like I'm walking a tightrope so high. I won't be turning around, no, I won't be turning around.
see how Stephen's getting on with hoovering. What have you done to the hoover?
It's broke.
It's broke.
Yeah.
How's it broke?
It's just broken off.
Okay. We don't seem to do very well with hoovers, do we?
You'll be nasty. Some of these hoovers made a load of rubbish.
I want a Dyson.
We want a lot of things.
I know, but everybody keeps saying how good Dyson hoovers actually are.
Mm.
And it'd be nice to have one, you know what I mean? Because especially if not being nasty with all the mess the kids make, you know what I mean, as well. And but so we have had that one a while.
Trying to do a bit of fixing it, but it's already broken.
It's already broken. Oh well, so I mean, I think you can't do the hoover in a bin. You use hoover. Could always been a dustpan and brush up. That'll take forever.
Another bit of rubbish for the tip.
I know. Like I said, I'm going to have to see if they can get the skip people in, I reckon. Going to have to, because half that rubbish out there we can't take to the tip anyway, can we? So, you know, at least you managed to do bedroom. Just one good thing with the hoovering, didn't you?
Not as I liked.
I know, but at least it's better than what it was, I suppose. So, anyway, so I've been busy this morning. Yes, you see, like I said, I've been busy. Sold all the socks and underwear. They are fine the same, but they always seem to have the old socks. So now I go through this loads of times. This one thing I hate is pairing up socks. It's a nightmare. You always seem to get the odd few that seem to lose their pair. So I don't know how that happens. I really, really don't know. I think they must get sucked up in the drum. Don't you think so? Somewhere like that. Because can you remember what? Yeah, because can you remember when they took the drum off the old washing machine? He said he found 3 or 4 loose odd socks. Yeah. So I reckon that's why they must go, you know. So anyway, we're going to carry on doing this. And then, because it's 11:30 already, and then we'll go down and get some lunch. So yes, we just give the bathroom a good old clean. We're just putting everything back to normal now. Because obviously when Sammy has a bath, just tell compounded to this goes totally everywhere. Obviously, so we give the sink a good old clean. We bleach that again, and then in the bath as well. So yeah, but it would be nice one day if we could actually change all this, the bath, because I know the plumbing isn't that great in the bathroom, is it? Because obviously it's when they changed the bath around, the plumbing should have been there, or such, something like that anyway. So yes, while I was in Sammy's room putting his books away, I actually found this. It's the Banbury and Branch line to Verney Junction. Obviously this is the line that runs through where we are. And totally, I think Sammy probably forgot he's actually got this. Because obviously he loves his trains anyway. So yes, this is pretty good. It's a pretty good book actually. Obviously it's got all the old pictures and things in. So it obviously tells you about the more. Obviously that's Banbury Station there, and that one is that's in Merton Street where it actually started from, like in 1850, believe it or not, that one. As you can see there, that's the old map of the old line. I didn't realise Toaster actually had a railway station as well, and obviously Quainton Road. That's where we go stay out with Thomas and things like that. That's still exactly the same from what it was before it closed down. It hasn't changed at all. But believe it or not, actually putting real life trains through there now. We've been there a few times. Obviously, we've been there a day out with Thomas and they put the proper trains through. The first time there was actually chests in it, and then the second time we went, there's actually people on board. So it's good to see actually an old station like that is being put to good use again. And obviously got King Sutton there. That's the same age as the Brackley line and stuff like that, but they never lost their station like we did, so I'm sure Sam will enjoy watching that. And then obviously that's Banbury train station back in 1962, and that's what it looks like now. It hasn't changed much, obviously it's had a bit not great, but the style of it's all the same. We go up here, things like that, because when we go on the train now, Sammy will sit there or stand there and stuff at the top here, actually watch the trains go. He absolutely loves train spotting, so I promised to take him to watch the trains again because he absolutely loves it. So yes, that is what the train station looked like from the walk that we done. Was it last? When did that walk? Was it last week? Last Thursday. That's what it was like then. That was back in 4th of November 1961 without the passengers. And obviously it does tell you about it all then as well. So and obviously like all the bridges and things like that. Okay, yeah, so it's quite. It's going to make quite some interesting reading actually, to be honest with you, this one is. And then, I think that's then. I think that's it actually on that one on here. On those ones. Was that any more? Yeah. That was it actually, that one was on there, so. And then you can see this one here, this was actually Brackley Viaduct back in 1960. I tell you what, but that took some time to build. I know even when they blew it up in late 70s, I think it was, it didn't blow up all the time. Well, not the time, it took about 3 or 4 goes. And even now, there's still some rubble and stuff like that from it. So, like I said, we was planning to walking down there to save obviously the rain, we didn't bother. So when we go down to see it, you'll be able to see what was left of the viaduct. So you can see the boys are home from school again. Simon's had a really good day. He's doing something with music lesson. What's the matter?
Well, that was his bag he used at school.
That's his lunch bag. No, he's got his Minions bag, hasn't he? Another one, remember, one from the fair. So yeah, so he's had a really... What did you do at school today? Apart from music lesson?
Everything.
You've done lots of things, haven't you? So which is pretty good. So obviously I was just showing these to Sammy. Can you remember these books or not, sweetheart? These ones you looked at?
Yeah.
The train station. And this was what Pepper said you can have a look at. Look, this one here, it's got all the old photos in here as well, sweetheart, this one has. Yeah. So, and I said to Stephen just before the kids come home from school, I bet he'd been have a bad day today, and he has. I don't know if it's because he doesn't be able to go outside or not. I really, really don't know. In fact, it's been
in the cupboard again.
You can't keep eating, sweetheart. That's the problem. He wants to eat all the time again, and he's been banging his ears, been hitting his tummy again. So I don't know what's wrong with him. I really don't know. Again, he's come home in different clothes. I don't know why, because he's got his own clothes at school, so I don't know why he's come home with those. But
I got this.
yes, darling, there's some photos of the old train line in there, sweetheart. So you can see he's actually playing train sim, he's playing a different game to Forza. And yeah, he plays the devil for Forza. He wants to play something different. So this game doesn't look too bad actually. This one, it takes a while to get used to it. Obviously the controllers and things like that. But once you're there, you're fine. So we're gonna look at your books. You look at that one first, are you? So, and what my sweetheart, what school did it say, by the way, darling?
I'm moving Daddy's tea.
Move Daddy's off. Daddy's drunk his tea. What was school dinner today?
School dinner today is meatballs pasta.
Was that nice?
I love the pasta.
Yeah, but when we do meatballs here, you want to eat them.
Yeah, I don't
So,
have meatballs today.
alright, okay. And so, well, yeah, what have you done to your school shoe? He's come home and the bottom of the seal's come off, so it was fine we put them on this morning.
I'm just following these people up the escalator at Reading Station.
Okay. Yeah, she just have to excuse my lead. I'm also charging my phone up, so I'm just getting our tea ready. But first of all, I'm going to do me and Stephen a smoothie. Stephen brought some strawberries home from work, so he's using up. So here I've got some strawberries, some blueberries, raspberries, and some the banana. Obviously the banana's going a bit manky, so just put some water in, just heat up in my blender. Hopefully it'll work. I haven't used this for a while, to be honest. If I used to use these all the time, but then obviously stopped going to the gym, so stop making the smoothies. There you go, there's our smoothie. Silly me, I thought turn it on the plug, that's why it wasn't working for. I'm just going about our day today actually, because it's just been one of those days today, unfortunately. So here we go. Look at that, doesn't that look really nice? Here we go. So I don't have one of these for ages. I think I'm gonna start doing these, having these smoothies again, to be honest with you. So there you go. No, I didn't use them all up. There's a few left. So hopefully this tomorrow. They're still fine for tomorrow. Yeah. There you go. And then so back to the stuff I had dinner now. Yeah. So that brings Tuesday's vlog to a close. And I hope you've all had a really great day. Unfortunately with us, it's just been one of those days. Don't think it's helped because the weather, it's been horrible. It hasn't really motivated us at all. So it's been rain on the full day, to be honest, isn't it? I think the weather is going to be like this all week. I think the weekend's going to be nice, which is good, because if it is, we can get the kids out and stuff like that. I know Sam will sort the rest of the way around on Thursday, but we said if it's raining, there's no point because it's all fieldy and get all really horrible and boggy and things like that. So. Yes, obviously we tried to clean upstairs as much as we could, but unfortunately the hoover broke, like the belt come off it or something. Stephen tried to fix it, it doesn't work. So we tried to have a look on the internet. We tried Argos, Curry's, Amazon, and would you believe every single hoover is actually sold out? We can't get a hoover anywhere. Steve's got the car hoover, so he said if need be, we'll have to use the car hoover and stuff like that. Probably take a while to do it, but he said we need to do that. So anyway, guys, just want to say thanks for watching today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and then we'll see you tomorrow at 7 AM. Bye, guys.